Hello everyone, it is Anthony. I'm here with Alex and Pete. We are playing a 45 Soulstone game. It is Outcast's Jackdaw versus Guild Hoffman. Here's the table. It is squatters' rights. Going over, we've got cursed object, plant evidence, assassinate, distract, line in the sand, for the money, and round up. Just to go over terrain real quick, all of these bases are severe. The ones with trees, so those two are soft cover. This tree is soft cover, hard cover, sorry, blocking. Blocking impassable, blocking impassable, blocking impassable. Our standard hill, so this is 1 inch blocking, 2 inch blocking on this chunk. This is a hard cover, and this is blocking on the lower level, climbable on this side, hard cover on the top level. So you can now take your schemes and just flip the rest around. Going over Jackdaw, we've got Jackdaw with Twist and Turn, Withering Torment, and 3 face down upgrades. Lady Legia? I have no idea how to say that. Monsterosaur with Fearful Whispers and the Creeping Terror. Johanna, and 3 Guilty. If you want to show your schemes real quick.
I'm going to reveal them so we can go do that.
Okay.
I took For the Money.
And
For the Money just gives me 4 extra soul stones that may
plant evidence.
That may go past them.
So moving around the guild side, we have Hoffman with Onset Assimilation, Field Medic, Field Mechanic, and Tessellating Magnet. And then obviously his zero cost upgrades. Mechanical Attendant, Hunter, Guardian, Peacekeeper, and a Watcher. We have that unrevealed and Roundup revealed. So we will show you, go ahead and do, this is the Jackdaw deployment. Right there.
Just a line.
Just a battle line there.
The 2 in the middle are incorporeal, so the severe doesn't
I want to get a look at these paint jobs. This is their first time hitting the table. Got to clean up the base on that one. That was entirely my bad.
He's got a Jackdaw on the
Can you lift that front tree?
4 sort of lost in there.
There we go. And we've got, this was in the last video, but take a moment for the bases on these guys. Okay, we will be back once Pete has finished his deployment and go into turn 1. Okay, Guild, Pete has finished deploying. You got a battle line right over there. I'm going to switch over this side for Outcast's hand. Did you Soulstone?
I will not be.
Okay, there's the hand. And Guild's turn 1 hand. You Soulstone?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's initiative. Getting a 5
12
to a 12.
Fine.
So first turn goes to Pete.
Alright. I'm going to activate Hoffman. Place slow on the Mechanical Attendant.
Okay, putting Hoffman up to 4 AP.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Shakedown. Need a 2 to get it off. It is off. Place a scrap marker.
I really need to make some scrap markers. Now that we have a crew that consistently uses them. So drop a scrap marker.
Power loop.
That's a 0 action. You power looping Hoffman and who?
On him. Oh, I'll just put it on the card. On the Peacekeeper and Hoffman.
Okay.
Use update hardware. Needs a 6 to get off. Goes off.
Goes off on 7.
I'm gonna give you. That is a range of 8. I'm gonna give Nimble to this hunter.
Okay. So Hunter now has Nimble, free walk action.
Yeah, that's 1 AP.
So you have 3 left.
I'm going to cast Redirect Power.
Does that one not cost a scrap to put on?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Oh, the nimble you mean? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant Redirect Power.
Oh, yeah, no. The nimble.
Redirect Power needs a 6 to go off.
Going off at an 11.
That just puts Power Loop on. Oh, actually, trigger Power Overload on a tome. After succeeding, take this action again.
Okay.
I'm putting Power Loop on this guy.
Okay. So Guardian's now in the loop.
Take it again. I need a 6.
Okay, fails on a 4.
Yeah, 2, 6.
Cheated to us up to a 7.
I'll just go ahead and put it on. Wait a sec. Yeah, on this hunter,
Okay. So that puts the hunter in the power loop.
which is the. That is not the one that's nimble.
Correct. So the non-nimble one is in the power loop.
So that was all 1 AP, so that's 2 AP left. I'm just gonna walk Hoffman.
Okay.
1 AP remaining. And I'm gonna cast Redirect Power again. Needs a 6.
Fails on a 4.
Yeah, it just fails.
Okay. And that is Hoffman. Jackdaw's first activation. Or Outcast first activation.
Okay, activating Monosaur.
That guy right there. The noose is such a big base. Taking a walk.
And we'll just double walk.
Okay, so walk from on a shore.
Okay, he takes it. Activate the. Let's go ahead and activate the mechanical attendant. He gains power loop.
Okay. Man, that's most of your crew in the power loop. What, everything but 2?
Yeah.
So the only people not in the power loop are this hunter and
The Watcher.
Watcher.
Yeah. This is the power loop till Hoffman activates or end of turn.
Until end of
his
turn.
next activation.
Oh, next activation. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm wrong on that.
Like this bottle counts as Johan in every way. In every way.
Yo.
I'm just gonna walk him up here.
He only has 1 AP.
Oh, you're right.
He's slowed.
I was gonna walk him in place.
Okay. And it passes. Back over to Outcast. Slow's removed, he passes.
Take.
Got Jackdaw hiding in there. Doot.
Johanna's basically gonna do the same thing.
It's a walk from Johanna. Back to Hoffman.
Activate. I didn't realize that. This whole crew's undead, except for the totem. And activate the Nimble Hunter, which is this one.
Okay, so it gets a free walk.
It's a walk of 5. walk him here, and then I'm going to focus +1.
They only last until a turn, just so you know.
Huh?
They only last until a turn, just so you know.
Oh, defensive.
You have to discard a card for that.
Do I?
Yes. Okay, so defensive +1 on the Nimble Hunter.
Marker for that.
Just find one. Be good. So back over to Jackdaw.
I will be activating. I'll be activating the guilty, the bed one.
Okay. He's got rolly wheels. That's how he gets around. You see him down there.
Let's go with. Actually, no. I'll be activating the guy on the X.
Oh, he does not have rolly wheels. I'm not sure how he gets around.
I guess they're all ghosts.
I guess so.
Just hover.
Bed ghosts. It's like bed bugs, but worse. Oh, what about bed bug ghosts? They're terrible. The ghosts of bed bugs.
I will just bump him this way with his walk. In my soul.
So walks forward.
And then I will be casting Share Guilt. It's a cast against willpower. I guess defensive doesn't apply to that.
Not against willpower, I don't believe.
Okay.
Tell us in the comments if we're wrong.
This is a target number 12 against willpower. That'd be a 20.
Blowing it out of the water. I like that it's
I have a 50.
just a rat.
And I will be declaring the tone on the suit.
Okay.
That model is now tormented. Is a tormented model.
Alright.
Until that model activates again.
You're guilty?
Until
the
this
guilty
specific
activates you.
model activates
Okay.
again. And
So
then with
he
the
is
trigger,
nimble, defensive, tormented.
I get Steel Knowledge, which I draw a card with the trigger.
Ooh, anything good? There we go. Any 0 actions?
Severe applies to pushes, right?
Not to
chunk it
push
down?
us.
Okay. No, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, and back over to Hoffman.
Oh no, it's not until this model activates. It's until I use this ability again.
Oh, okay.
So if I don't
So
use
that
the
Hunter's-
ability, yeah, this guy uses.
What if he
the ability.
dies? Oh,
It just stays tormented. Nothing
that's
happens.
pretty good. That is pretty good.
I'll go ahead and activate the Watcher.
Okay. So Watcher. What's his walk?
6. Flight. That's in range. That is not in range.
Yeah, 15 inches.
Just so you know, all the guilty have hard to kill.
Okay. I'll just walk him forward some more.
Okay, so walk.
He's done.
We need to get another tape measure. Nice, flexible one. That couldn't kill a whale.
I will.
That one's left over from my carpentry days.
I'll activate Jackdaw.
Okay, and then the cheese there.
He's a walker.
I'm gonna move this for now.
It's a walk of 5. I never saw the energy.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. No. Then I will see some stuff here.
Never tell you what those squat markers are made out of? The barrels. It's noodles. These little round noodles. Stacked up and covered in, filled with hot glue.
Okay. I will move my other walk up.
Okay, so walk so far.
And then I will cast Suppressed Memories. It's against willpower.
On,
The Hound.
that's the one that is not in the power loop, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an 8.
Flipping a 1.
14.
They have an 8 willpower? Or is that a 9?
9.
Oh, I thought it was a 6 from here. I was like, holy crap, that willpower.
I will cheat up to a 19. I'm not cheating. So where were you at? 14.
So it's a negative flip.
Okay. It's
So-
moderate. So that is 3 damage.
3 damage on the hound.
And I trigger Final Fate.
Is that just regular damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so armor plus 1.
Trigger Final Fate. After succeeding, look at and choose one of my cursed upgrades.
I had defensive. Is that?
It's not, it is willpower.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's on the defensive.
Discard it and attach it to the I will apply to him. Which one actually is that one? This one?
Yeah. Tossing out a curse here.
I will put Firing Squad Injustice on him.
He's a cursed hound. So that makes it, when he
Every
declares,
declares an attack action, he takes 2 damage, and any damage he suffers while this is on him is a +1.
and
So you must spend 2 actions and discard a card to flip it face down.
whew,
And then I'll use his 0 action Last Whisper till the end of the turn when any non-peon model within 6 is killed. I may discard a card to put a ski marker in contact with the model before it's dead.
What?
Until the end of turn, any non-peon model, regardless of size, that dies within 6 inches of him, he may put a scheme marker next to that model before it dies.
So it basically gains finish the job.
yeah, but even on enemies.
Yeah. Jackdaw is... You can't use... I'm sorry, terrible tactical actions. You can use them, but you can't use more than 1 0.
You can't use more than 1 0.
Okay, then never mind, I'm not using this. I screwed up
Okay.
on the tacticals. I'm using Twist and Turn. It's my 0. Target non-leader tormented model. The cat's tormented.
Now it's a cat.
Hound,
It's been cursed, so now it's a cat.
I'm targeted against its willpower.
Okay.
Target non-leader tormented model immediately performs a 1 action of my choice if this succeeds.
Because you can force it to take damage.
Oh. Doubled up.
15.
Flipping an 8 for 15.
18.
Oh, flipping a 13 for an 18. That was
19. So there's no damage flip. So I take 1 action with him.
yep.
So I'll be chain harpooning. He takes 2 unpreventable damage from doing an attack action.
So the Hound is chain harpooning the Watcher.
Yes.
Okay.
This would be against the Watcher's defense. Do I flip since I'm taking the action? Or does he-
You're flipping the attack.
Yeah,
He
okay.
flips the defense.
I have a 14.
Now the defense.
5.
Oh, you cheat.
What'd you got?
14.
Okay, I'll make it a 17.
Your hound doesn't have a rate. You said a 17?
Yeah.
Turning on his own can.
Okay. And this is...
Okay, and that's Jack Doll done?
Yeah. Only when you remove it with that effect.
The penance.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, back to Hoffman's.
Walk in like this.
Is Hoffman tagging along?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's make sure you can go in a straight line. I think Hoffman probably a little bit more this way.
Okay.
It's the only way you can make the straight line to it. Is Hoffman going with or staying?
He's gonna stay. And then I'm gonna use his 0 action on the Peacekeeper there, protect. Power looping.
Is this until end of turn? This protection thing? What is it till?
It's till until he goes
Guardian
again.
acts again.
Okay.
Who's it going on?
Yeah, or is killed. I'm putting it on the Peacekeeper,
Okay.
but It says printed value, but what about empowered? Is it only the number written
It's
on
only
the
the
actual
printed
card?
value. You then apply any buffs and debuffs to the new printed value.
So I do get the buff?
Only if that character gets the buff. So no, you're not going to get that buff on your other guys.
Okay, but so I'm using Power Loop to copy Hoffman's
It's the
cast.
it's the printed value on his card.
So basically just raises it by 1. So I need a 6 for it to go off. It goes off.
Got it with an 8.
Yeah, and that's a crow, which doesn't give
This is to put the protect thing?
Yeah.
on the Peacekeeper.
I'm gonna find something to worry about.
Okay. It just gives him +2 defense. And
+2 defense.
Guardian's done. Defensive +2 condition.
There we go.
Oh, is that different?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, Guardian's done.
Okay.
Defensive gives you an additional 2, a positive twist for each defensive you have on your defense.
Okay. So I get 2 positive for this.
Yeah.
Can I choose to only use one of them?
I don't believe so.
Get the tape.
Okay. So the totem's activating. Is it a walk or a walk? I can't remember what her walk is.
It's a walk. She has longer range than Jack does.
Totem's swinging in.
She's gonna cast Wail on the Hound.
Willpower?
Against willpower, yes. I have a 12.
16.
On a 7 for a 12 and an 11 for a 16.
I will tie at a 16.
Not cheating.
So 2 negatives.
One damage.
Were all of those weak?
Yep.
Any effect?
No trigger.
Okay, back to Hoffman. Unless she has a 0.
She's good.
Was she just the totem?
Yeah.
Okay. What's this chick?
Johanna.
Oh, is she not related?
No, she's not in that box.
Peacekeeper and this hound.
How many inches does Hoffman have to be to tag along?
He's
3.
within range.
Okay.
How many cards are in your hand?
Like 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Is Hoffman tagging along?
What are these? Is this cover?
Severe.
Severe. No cover.
Okay. Yeah, Hoffman pushes in.
Okay.
And
You got the defensive mushed up triangle going on. Just comments on the position. It's like a mushed up triangle.
so that was okay. The power looping for a higher shoot chain harpoon on oh wait, where's
10. So he's out of range.
I guess there's not anything.
The decisions.
Does severe terrain apply to pushes?
No.
Yeah, Hoffman staying there.
Okay. You have, what, both guilty left? And
Yes.
Johanna moved.
Yep.
So both guilty left. Oh yeah, we have an even number of activations. So, bed guilty zips around a little bit.
Just double walking.
And walks again. Okay, Peacekeeper's turn.
It was much less than it seems like. The tree is soft cover.
Yes. Countered around its base, not its body. The outer leaves aren't strong enough to protect you. Peacekeeper's still got factory coat. So what are you looking at, Peacekeeper? What you got here? Staring at a
Just
tree.
give him defensive +1.
Okay, discard a card. And over to the last guilty.
Electric chair man.
Does defensive only last till the end of the round?
I believe it's the other, you activate again. We can double check after this. Well, he's obviously just been riding on his currents of electricity.
Oh,
He's riding the lightning. So walk.
Yep. He's done.
And that's it. Any points scored this turn?
No.
Okay. Okay, going into turn 2. Just going to show you the prowls. Both hunters prowled up to get to their respective squad markers.
Nice soul stand.
After a soul stone. After a soul stone. Oh. After a soul stone. And initiative flip. That's stacko soul stones over there.
Yeah. Chance.
Just
There's a chance? No, you go.
taking it to a 4. Okay, Hoffman, you taking initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Hoffman up.
Activating this hunter who has the nimble. Get the sticks for these, or what?
No, I need to remake them. Just use the blocks. You've got light ones. Alex has dark.
1 AP, nimble, 1 AP.
Taking 2 squat markers.
Is that all?
That's him done?
Yeah.
Unless he has a 0.
Well, I would kill him.
For those, yeah, he has 2 life left, and if he makes an attack, he loses 2 life. So good use of him.
Okay. I'm gonna activate Jackdaw. Oh, okay. That's confused me. I will, yeah, I'll activate Jackdaw. First, I will,
Oh, there's just a bed on the battlefield.
I will suppress memories him. So a range attack against willpower.
So he...
So flipping a 5.
I can actually power him, so he has 6 willpower, 13.
I got a 12.
Okay, you cheat.
20.
Cheating it to a 20. You cheat, Pete.
So that would be a straight flip.
What were you at?
13.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be a straight flip.
Make it a 15 with a 9.
Okay. Moving it to a negative
I will
flip.
be declaring the trigger Final Fate.
Red Joker.
So that is 5 damage. Yeah.
4 with armor. What's
Yep.
the trigger again?
It's to putting a curse on them. I'll give him Drowning Injustice. If he takes tactical actions, he takes 2 damage.
So that brings him down to what? 3 life?
Including actions such as walking charge. Yeah, 3 life. Whenever it fails a simple duel, what does that mean?
It's when it's not opposed. When you're just going against the target number.
What much life does it have?
3. And armor plus 1. You move those trees if it'll make it easier.
Is the cat within 8 of this guy right here? Him?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's a 1 action off Jack, right?
I
So
will
he's got
then
2 more AP.
cast Driven by Injustice on that.
Okay.
Let me make sure. No, never mind. The other cat can't do it. I will just do.
Did we say defensive was only until end of turn?
Let me double check that actually here. Let me take over.
Okay. Yeah, I'll attack with repressed memories again. Alright, with repressed memories, but I'll be targeting this guy. The
Okay.
other one. Willpower. Where's my hand? I got a 17.
8. I'm not
So-
cheating.
start of its next activation.
So that's a straight flip.
Yeah.
Severe. So 4 damage. have declaring the trigger repression. After damaging, you must discard a card.
Who'd you hit with that?
The other hound, which I believe is dead now.
This one.
So drop a scrap marker before you remove him.
Yeah.
Something good comes of it. Okay. So Jackdaw kills the hound for first blood, gets the curse back. Hoffman gets his upgrade back and drops a scrap marker. Boop. He did his job. He took both points.
I will then cast.
Did very little hunting.
Not much hunting, no. I did verify it is only to defense duels. It's a positive twist to defense duels per defensive on it. By the way, you only ever have to discard one card for defensive. You just choose how many AP to spend. So if you choose to go defensive +2, you spend 2 AP, 1 card.
Is it the same for focus?
You don't discard a card for focus, do you? No, but it's the same thing. You spend as many AP as you want. What's up?
That cat.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, I'll use a 0 action. I'll use the twist and turn. It's against its willpower.
Is he tormented?
Yeah, he has a curse on it.
Oh, okay.
A curse makes you tormented.
Gotcha.
Twist and turn. It's
Against willpower,
his
yeah.
willpower. Okay. Okay, so right now I have an 8, 10.
1 for an 8, 4 for a 10. Oh, he's in power loop, right?
I'll cheat it to a 19.
Bringing it up to a 19 with a 12.
damage spread.
This isn't damage. This is the obey.
You had 17.
19.
Make it a 14. Oh, wait.
There's no damage.
Yeah, there's no damage spread. Okay.
The action will make him take is walking away from the point.
How many inches?
His
5.
full walk.
Okay.
So the severe might slow.
So he takes 2 damage, and he can move 2.5 inches until he gets out there. Okay, so he moves right there, takes 2 damage, bringing him to 1.
That was a 0, so I have 1 AP left. I will then cast.
It's been a while since we've seen a master do this much direct work.
Can I get the tape? He's out. Cat's still with an 8. I can't tell. Okay.
Oh wait, just put it up again. Yep.
Yeah. Of Jackdaw.
Yeah, Jackdaw. So many abilities. I will use. I'll actually just walk.
Okay.
5.
And he ignores severe, right?
Yeah, he ignores all terrain.
Okay. So he has that incorporeal that isn't incorporeal.
Okay.
And Jackdaw doesn't walk. So back to Hoffman's side. Peacekeeper poking his head
How many
out.
cards are in your hand? 4. Okay.
Harpoon range. Does this block push, or as long as I can draw a line?
As long as you can draw the line. Okay. So you're activating Peacekeeper? Taking the shot, which I can't get a shot right there to Jackdaw. You can see the green of his base. Hmm?
Yeah, focus this time. Yeah, I'm just gonna activate Hoffman.
Okay.
So all these power leaps go.
So who is he power looping? And is he slowing anyone?
3 inches. Yeah, those are both only within 3. I don't think that's in range.
No, not quite. So I'm assuming Guardian.
Yeah. Guardian and Hoffman.
Okay.
And
For those who aren't aware, Power Loop basically lets him use the printed suits, the printed numbers
You have the tape just for a second?
of anyone else in the Power Loop. So you can use the highest defense in the Power Loop. You can use the highest shot stat in the Power Loop.
okay, so
The Guardian has a 7 on his melee attack, which makes him pretty strong in the Power Loop. And what's his defense? It's really good, right?
Guardian 6.
6, so that's a good defense there.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to use Shakedown. Needs a 7 to go off. Goes off. Scrap marker.
Dropping a scrap.
I'm going to put casting update hardware.
Okay, what do you need for that?
Oh, that just needs a 2. I'm putting program directive on the Peacekeeper,
Okay.
and that allows him to take 1 interacts as zeros and 2 interacts as 1s.
You said your, what type of unit is your Guardian? Is that a minion?
Minion.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's a minion, so Peacekeeper's an enforcer.
Okay.
So he now takes, like, -1 from the cost of interact actions. Then I'm going to use redirect power.
You slowed the Guardian? Is that what you said?
Slowed the Guardian,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 3 actions remaining. Machine puppet needs a 4 to go off. Is off.
Was it 5?
Peacekeeper. I'm going to grant him 1 focus.
Just remember, I think he's only at cast +1 right now, right?
No, it's within 4 inches.
4 inches, okay.
Peacekeeper's focused. You can stack those.
He only gets 1 action, so he can't right now.
Well, it doesn't have the blank like defensive. It just says
You-
1 focus, gain focus +1.
You can stack it, but maybe not. Thought you could.
Yeah, it just says gain focus +1. I guess it's +1, so it doesn't.
Right. So Peacekeeper's focused.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 actions remaining. I'm going to use on-site assimilation. Needs a 6 to go off.
Gets it with a 7.
Technically, you got to flip for the willpower of the target. It's a good flip.
Flipping the black joker.
Yeah. Using that on the Guardian. I'm using his protect ability, which needs a 4 to go off.
So you're using on-site assimilation to use the protectability of the Guardian.
Yeah.
Okay. Flips and that goes off.
It's a range of
Okay, so the protect is a tactical action?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to place that on the mechanical attendant.
Okay, so mechanical attendant has defensive +1, +2.
Yeah. That's a +2.
Okay.
Then, so there's a machine puppet. USA. Okay, so I have one left.
You're machine puppeting again?
Oh my god.
Can't
That's
walk.
what I was screwing up. Sword has nimble.
Ah, there it is. That's where that huge charge range comes in.
So that actually fixes one of my problems. I wouldn't have moved him past there anyway, so it doesn't bother me. It just means this turn I can do more what I want.
These guys have hard to kill, you said?
Yes.
How about her?
She's just incorporeal, so half damage.
I'm just gonna have him chain harpoon jackdaw.
We still gotta cast machine puppet.
Yeah. Four to go off. Goes up.
Pulling a 13.
What symbol is that?
Mask. You can tell by the color of the card.
And trigger take new position after succeeding for target up to 2 inches in any direction before it takes the action.
Okay, so it's a 2-inch push on Peacekeeper. And then a 1 action.
Push him up a little bit.
Okay.
And he's using chain harpoon on jackdaw. Shoot against defense.
That'll be at a negative flip. Every attack against Jackdaw is at a negative flip.
Oh,
just
okay.
just directly.
I have a 9.
Negative flip.
Oh. I have a 9.
Okay.
Oh wait, that was. I don't apply focus to.
Yeah, you'd apply the focus.
Do I have to?
Yes, it's your next shot. So that would actually have been a straight flip. So just shuffle the 8 back in.
Okay, so a 9.
Yeah.
I have a 9. What's your total?
My total was 9.
Oh, your total.
Yeah, his
9.
total
So
was
we're
9.
both 9.
So it's your cheat.
15?
Okay, I missed it.
Okay,
And that's Hoffman.
that's all been done. So over to Outcasts.
Oh, okay. It's only done Jackdaw. I will take this. I will nimble on a sword.
Is that free 5-inch, right?
4.
4-inch. He's so slow.
Now, we have to be within 1 inch for this to be covered?
Yes.
From this? So this is just a regular?
Yeah, that'd be a regular shot.
What's the range on that move?
The Peacekeeper does have defensive +3.
That's fine.
And your black joke already came up, right? Mm-hmm. That helps. See, you're burning through all your bad cards first.
Other marker.
I have no idea. Who's it on?
Peacekeeper.
Did you put it on there for focus?
Does hitting defense eat the defense after, like when it's used, like focus?
No, it's until the start of the next turn.
Okay.
I think that's why you have to discard a card for it. Until their next activation, sorry. Until their next activation.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I'm gonna cast Toss the Noose.
Alright.
Did you remove this scrap marker? Were you supposed to?
No, that's not a scrap marker.
Okay. Just making sure. So toss the noose from
Yes.
towards the peacekeeper.
Yep.
That's the noose right
Is he
there.
lit? Yeah, he's not lit.
No.
There it is. There's the spot.
So what is it? 4 cards?
So yeah, 3 positive twists.
Oh, wow.
I got a 13.
I feel like you shouldn't even be allowed to cheat after that. 7, 8, 1, 3 on 3 positive twists on defense.
After this, I'm gonna put nothing but 13.
True that.
I'm not cheating. He does have hard to win.
You're not cheating? I'm gonna go ahead and keep it the same, but cheat it to a pro.
Okay.
So negative flip, right?
Yep. Plus hard to win, so 2 negative flips. 10, black joker, 13.
Okay. Well, I will be doing that again.
That was a ridiculous flip.
Yeah, it was.
19.
19 on the second shot.
6.
You still get your defensive bonus.
Good.
2, a 6, a 12. There we go.
16.
And a 4.
16. I had 19.
So it's your cheat.
Not cheating.
That would be 1 damage,
Any triggers?
and then you discard 2 cards or move into base contact with Montessor or Montessor. And
Discarding a 5 and a 5. Is that him done? Oh, 0 actions. So you hit 1 damage off the Peacekeeper and drop 2 more cards out of the hand. And you burnt your Black Joker, so that's good. Right?
okay, yeah, I'm done.
Okay, back over to Hoffman's side.
Alright. So, we go ahead and activate the Peacekeeper.
Okay, so he loses his defensive. And he's already used his focus, so.
I'm going to chain Harpoon on Jackdaw.
Okay.
Shot
It's
right
all
there.
negative-
Yeah,
negative twist.
every attack against him is a negative twist.
This is against defense. I have a 15.
I have an 8.
So your cheat.
What'd you have?
15.
Well, you get a 15?
15, yep.
8. Is there any pluses going on here?
No.
Okay. I'll make it a 13, so it's a negative 4.
Is there anything against his damage? Is there anything against his damage?
Yeah, you get a negative flip on damages.
So it's 2 negative twists. Severe, severe.
That would have been amazing.
Is that weak or I can't remember if it's
That's moderate.
That's moderate.
moderate. Okay.
3 damage, slow, and drag. Let's drag 8 inches. Right here. Okay. And
I'm in base, right? Is it a range?
8 inches.
Oh, okay.
There. Slow.
Put it on him.
Okay. Jackdaw slowed.
That was 1.
Pulled into base. How much damage was it?
3.
3 damage. Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and take a 0 action to give him distract on Jack Doll.
Okay.
Okay.
And mechanical claws. Negative 6 against defense.
Can you clear up the board a little?
I have a 10.
Fucking glorious split.
Oh, 1 and an 11.
So 7.
I had a 10.
We beat you. Yeah, that's just missing.
So the attack misses, and that's Peacekeeper, right? He's done 2 and a 0.
Okay.
So back over to Jack Doll crew. Close up real quick.
Activate the next guy.
So that guilty back there.
Tape, please.
Moving forward.
And then is going to cast Share Guilt on the bird thing. Against willpower.
Okay. He has stubborn, so negative twist to that. But
Bringing it in at what?
I fail. It doesn't. Well, did you flip?
I got a 14.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I didn't meet my own target number. I see that. I will.
Pick up a tree.
Okay, 12. Follow pain on the cat. It's just a target number.
okay.
Has to get what to succeed?
A 7.
It's a 4.
I will not. That's
And
fine.
it fails.
And he is done.
Back over to Hoffman. What do you have left? Hoffman, Watcher, Guardian, Mechanical Attendant? Oh, actually,
Yeah, everyone but these two.
okay. Oh, wait, Guardian already went, didn't he?
No, he didn't. Peacekeeper went.
Peacekeeper went. Oh, your other Hunter. That was where the other AP I was missing went. Oh, right, Hoffman went. There it is. So Mechanical Attendant, Peacekeeper, or Guardian.
Attendant, Guardian, then the bird, and then the unactivated hound.
Okay. Who can't take interacts without dying, or walks.
I'm going to go ahead and activate the attendant. Gains power loop.
So Attendant gains Power Loop from activating.
Gotta move 5. Move him 5. The hell was I just measuring?
I have no idea. So Mechanical Attendant moves forward 5.
That's just gonna move him back.
Then moves back a little bit. Walk, walk. And that's any 0 actions?
No, that's
And that's back over to Jack Doll.
Oh, I feel like could have magnetized him.
Fed guy up 4.
Blasting the bird again.
Sure.
Negative twist for stubborn.
Fed guy.
Getting a 5 and a 3.
9.
18. And a red check.
Okay. Well, nothing happens there.
Okay. Is he done? Or is he using a 0? How far does the 0 move him?
Oh, 6 inches.
Up to or straight at 6?
Yeah, I'll try it on the cat again. This cat. I'll use my 0 action.
Okay.
Willpower.
No,
Okay,
it's
this is just
unopposed.
a target number.
It's just him moving.
I get it with a 14. I can move up to 6. I will just end my push right next to it.
Okay.
And he's done.
Now back to Hoffman. Guardian, Hunter, Watcher. He's not very creative with his names, is he? This one's a Guardian because it guards me. This one is a Watcher. He likes to watch.
Do you, when you go through severe, you're hacking the amount you're going through severe in half?
Yes.
Okay.
What's Jackdaw's engagement range?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, 2, yes.
I believe he's engaged.
Yep. Just so we know where everything's at.
So I can attack.
Yeah, you just can't do tactical actions. Are you activating the Hound?
Yeah.
Okay. Withering Torment. Whenever a tormented model activates within 6 inches of Jackdaw, he pushes 3 inches in any direction.
Get the hell out of there button.
Okay, so I'm not engaged. Well, what if I was to pull him?
You wouldn't pull him anywhere.
He would move like a couple millimeters against the rock.
You'd be double slowed.
It doesn't stack, just so you know.
Okay.
So against defense, I have a 7.
I also have a 7.
You're cheap.
Nine.
Cheating it to a 9. Who's this against?
The
Ah, the bed.
bad
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
So weak damage.
Yeah, 2 damage, slowed and dragged.
Drags him over.
That was 1. Yeah, I guess I'll just do Steel Claws.
Okay. 17.
Nice.
Okay. So negatives.
1 negative.
Yeah. Wait, what was yours? No, it'd be 2 negatives because it's hard to kill.
No, that's hard to wound, you think.
Oh, you're right. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. 2. And 6.
So weak.
Yeah.
2.
Well, sorry. Hold on. Yeah, just 2 damage. No critical strike.
2 damage. Running that one pretty low. You done?
The 0 is an attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't attacked.
Actually, Yeah, you can. I'm gonna use. You can cast while engaged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't have a gun.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna use 0 action. Pounce on chest. Cast 5 against Jackdaw's defense. Range 3 inches.
15?
Negative flip, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Yeah. 13.
So gross. Okay. Brings it over to Jackdaw turn. Who do you have
What
left?
do you have left? Guardian and the bird? On your
Yep.
side?
Watcher, yeah.
And the Guardian is slow.
Activate the last guilty. Going to cast Follow Pain on my own guy. No.
Getting a 2, so it fails. A cheat?
No.
No cheat.
Isn't she like the construct record or something?
She does wreck constructs.
Appreciate more armor.
How much of this,
I'll show you in a
if I go
moment.
this way, how much of that, you say about an inch of it is cut down?
Cut through- yeah, it'd be about, it'd be an
literally
inch.
this. Okay, so we'll go down to 7.5.
Puts him in.
Believe you done.
Okay. And then, Guardian or Watcher?
4. Just kind of working him around here.
Okay.
And I'm going to use his 0 action to protect.
Okay. Flip it. Goes off on with an 11.
That's a ram. Well, ram triggers for healing damage, so that doesn't do anything.
So putting defensive on go.
Hoffman.
Okay.
Well, no, on the attendants.
Right.
Alright, he's done.
Back over to Jackdaw side. You have what? Your Totem and Johanna?
Mm-hmm.
Tape.
Good job. Yeah.
Johanna takes a walk. Your Watcher?
Have you all your guys gone?
I still have my totem.
Flies in.
Yeah, I'm gonna distract him.
Okay.
I mean, he's not a peon, right? He's just a minion.
Yeah.
Like I looked at it
That's gonna go away in a second.
And distracted. Okay. Now on to the Totem. Totem moving. Taking a walk.
Shooting at the cat?
Is that scatter?
No, it's tormented.
Ah, right. Willpower?
Yes.
Okay.
15.
15 on defense.
11. I'm done.
And there it is. Points. Pete would earn 1 from the strategy.
And 1 for distract.
So who are you ending that condition on?
You don't have that here.
Yeah, you do.
At the end of every turn, this crew earns 1 VP for at least 2 enemy models have the distract condition.
Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong one.
Yeah, you're thinking of first option.
I absolutely am.
So I'll get 2 points.
Okay. And your prowess?
Only 1.
Oh, your prowl?
If I die in doing an interact, does it not go off?
It goes off.
Curious. Prowl myself. Actually, I'm not going to prowl.
Okay, no prowl.
Yes, you would not get the action.
Oh, you take 2 damage
It's after
before?
declaring it. You don't even actually get to
Ah,
take it.
okay. Okay. And that is round in. Okay, moving into turn 3. Hands on Jack Doll's side. Did you soul stone? Mm-hmm. And you soul stoned as well. There we go. Initiative flips.
4.
4 versus a 5. Are you soul stoning?
Here.
Soul stone for reflip. Getting a 10.
Why not?
Yeah, you need to start burning some of those soul stones.
12.
Yep. You lose a point for every one you have left. You know that, right? Okay, so it is Outcast turn 1. Or first, initiative. There we go. There's the word.
Tate.
Starting off with Monsieur.
Yes. I walk a bit,
So the nimble walk,
and then charge.
and then the charge. There we go. So what's his attack called? What's his attack called?
The melee one is string 'em up.
So you got 2 string 'em ups coming. I'm gonna turn this to make it more thematically appropriate. There we go. It's gonna try to hang a mechanical beast. I like that he's taller than the Peacekeeper. He is massively
height?
tall.
Yes.
On a 50 millimeter base.
Okay. I will be doing a string 'em up. I will declare a crow.
Soul Stoning Pursuit.
This is against defense. I have a 17. 15.
I'm not cheating.
11s on both sides.
Hard to win.
So that's 2 negative twists total.
2 negative.
Yeah, from hard to wound. And there's the Black Joker.
Okay. Do it again.
Soul Stoning for a crow.
14.
10.
So that is Alex's cheat.
Make it 18.
18. Over to Pete's cheat.
Not.
The Pete cheat.
No, what would you have? 14. Okay, so
So 2 negative twists again.
that's weak. So 1 damage. And it is paralyzed.
From the crow.
Yes.
What's the trigger called?
Tangle. After damaging, if the model is within base contact of this model, it's paralyzed.
He just loses his action.
Yeah, he'll lose his activation. And I don't believe
There's the paralysis stick.
And then I'll use my 0 action Fearful Whispers. That is an AoE of 6, so it might actually hit the stuff behind him.
Oh, wow.
That'll hit Hoffman and the Guardian and the Hound.
I think it might hit the mechanical attendant as well. You were kind of meshing from the middle. Yeah.
So everything?
That hits everything but the Watcher. Does that hurt Jack Doll as well?
This is just a target number.
Okay.
It's... Oh yeah, I guess. Let me make sure it's enemies. Okay,
models.
so it is all models, but enemy models suffer a -2 on this, on the duel.
And you need a
Which is
7
later.
on the
Yeah, I'll
card.
need a 7.
What is the total?
All models in range must pass the target number 14 willpower duel or be pushed into base contact with him.
Okay, so you need a 7 on the card for the cast. I'm getting a 7 on the card.
And that's a 6 AoE because of the crawling chaos. So now every one of those models needs to do a 14 willpower duel.
And you can choose the order on this.
Peacekeeper first, technically.
Alright. 6.
Oh, his willpower. He gets a -2 to willpower as well on this flip.
4.
So that's a fail. So what's it do?
It leaves him there.
Okay.
It pushes them in the base combat.
And this is a horror duel?
This is just a willpower.
Okay.
Next is Hoffman. -2 to the willpower.
17.
Okay. The Guardian. Remember the -2?
13. Yeah.
So that's a fail.
What's it need to be?
14.
Okay, so Guardian is pushed into base contact. So mechanical attendant?
I can cheat back, can
Oh,
I? I need
Yeah.
to make a
Yeah, you can
14
cheat it.
beat a 14.
You need to, what is it, beat,
make a
right?
14.
I thought meet.
Oh,
meet
yeah,
was a
yeah,
loss.
sorry, beat it.
So you need a 15 to beat it.
What's his willpower total?
It's at +4 right now, so I think a 16.
Okay, and then the attendant.
And that's with the -2 worked in?
Yeah.
Okay. Attendant?
Actually, the attendant can't. Yeah, you technically have to do this period, but
8, but I don't think you can.
no. And then the hound.
It's a push.
Yes.
7.
Cheating?
You like take damage in base contact with him or something? When does that go off?
At the end of the turn. At the end of the turn, you have to take a target number 14 defense or suffer 2 damage.
Yeah, I'll just let it happen.
Okay. And then Jackdaw?
All right.
Give me the measuring stick.
This is willpower 7.
Just check him too, there.
And he's not an enemy, so not -2. 8.
And he's within range.
Okay. Well, I don't think he'll actually move. Because he can't be pushed into base.
Oh, well, like, move it all, though?
Is it?
So he can move, just he can't push into base. So weird. That's like
Oh, right. No, just, let me make sure this...
How's that one worded?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Wouldn't be,
And the
so
same would be here. So you just have to make flips for both of them.
That was his one, Jackdaw
Okay.
1 and his 4.
Cool. And he has another attack. Off his charge. You never did that. Oh, you did do
First
two?
one was the Black Joker.
Right, I forgot about it. Okay, so is he done?
Yes.
Okay, off to Hoffman turn.
Right. Okay, we'll go ahead and activate Hoffman.
Oh wait, end of turn. End of turn?
End of turn.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, alright. Do power loop on Hoffman and Guardian.
So power loop on Hoffman and the Guardian.
And
Is he slowing someone?
yeah, I'll go ahead and slow the Guardian again.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Improvised Repair. Target scrap marker within 8 inches. Friendly constructs in 3 inches heal 1, 2, 3 damage.
What's the cast on that?
It's not. It's just an attack.
Oh, okay. It's a one action.
Let's see who actually has damage. It's a one action. Well, Peacekeeper's missing a life.
So make a flip for the Peacekeeper. Okay. Heals. And then for the Hound.
Whatever dealt him damage to the Peacekeeper.
You've hit him.
I hit him for 1.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's at full life point.
You hit him with the arranged, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How much does the Hound heal?
2.
Okay, bringing it up to 3 life. Okay. no longer a walk from dead.
And I'm gonna go ahead and cast.
Mona's sword does have an engagement range of 3, if that, you want to know that.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shakedown. That leaves a 2 to go off. Of course.
You got a 1,
How many cards
cheating
in
it
your
to a
hand?
5.
4. Okay.
Let's put that scrap marker back.
Okay, scrap marker back next to the Peacekeeper. He has 3 more actions, right?
What's the Hound engagement? 2? 1. Okay, 1.
That's what makes him fair and balanced. Hoffman is what? 3 AP left?
3 AP left.
Okay.
Okay. I'm using Machine Puppet. It's a 4 to go.
Hitting a 2.
2.
Cheating it to it with an 8.
Just commanding the Peacekeeper to attack.
Okay, Peacekeeper takes an attack.
Yeah, it's a melee 6 against defense on Mantra Sword. I got an 18.
12 on the card for an 18.
No, 10. Is it an 18?
18. He had a 12 on the card.
Make it a 14. That's negative.
So, negative twist. Getting a weak.
Yeah, 3 damage. No 2 actions left on Hoffman. I'm going to cast Redirect Power. Needs a 6 to go off.
Getting a 13. So, who are you bringing into the loop?
What's this? What's green?
It's a crow. It's in the corners, dude.
It doesn't look anything like the symbol on the card.
Yeah, anyway, Redirect Power. Going on Peacekeeper.
Okay. And last AP.
I'll just go ahead and Machine Puppet on the Peacekeeper. And
Getting a 1.
Where's Hoffman at? Is Hoffman living as well?
yeah,
Okay.
Getting a 1.
the
Cheating.
only one that's living. Yeah, sure.
Cheating it with an 8. So it goes off. And are you machine puppeting who?
So he's paralyzed.
He can still
If he
take
was to-
actions outside his activation.
Yeah, but if he was to gain fast, would he remain
No.
keep that until? Okay, so fast wouldn't benefit him this
It
turn.
would not benefit him.
All right, then yeah, he's using Mechanical Claws against Monsieur. So now at a 7. Now that I remembered to do Power Loop first.
Right.
So 16.
16. Versus defense.
Oh. 12.
Your cheat.
17.
Your cheat. He's beating you by 1.
Make it a 9. Wait. I'll match a 17.
Okay, so that is, yeah. 6, 13.
That's kind of a big number.
9. How much?
4 damage.
Bringing him down to 1 life. And Hoffman done. That was 4 actions and a... Okay. So it's Jackdaw turn.
Activate Jackdaw. I'm
Okay.
gonna use I'll remove the slow off of him. I think he has one.
Yep. So he's at 2 AP.
Let's see what I want to do. It's just confusing the shit. I will noose on the Guardian.
Okay.
It's melee attack against defense. I have a 13.
How much the damage spread?
2, 3, 4.
I have a 14.
And what did you have?
I had a 13.
Okay, so it's your cheat.
I'm gonna make it a 17.
Your cheat. It's a negative flip right now.
Start. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So negative.
Hits the negative flip for weak damage.
That'll be 2 damage.
Alright, 1 with armor.
Final fate. I'm gonna give him guillotine injustice.
What's that one do?
He's a minion. Whenever he activates, you must discard 2 cards or he instantly dies.
Oh. There we go. How many cards do you have left, Pete? Oh. Well done.
Then I will use.
I don't think I have anything that allows me to draw a card.
I will use. What's the willpower of the Peacekeeper? What's the best willpower to get if he's in the loop?
6 currently.
Okay.
You have what, 1 AP left? Right?
Yes.
Okay. That slow is blending into his base.
Okay, I will. You can perform ranged attacks if they don't have a gun on them, right?
Yeah.
I will suppressed memories, the Peacekeeper. It's against willpower. I have the red Joker, so 21.
For-
7.
And
Oh. You cheating?
I'll call.
Damage spread, what does that do?
The damage is 1, 3, 4. I will call. Okay, yeah, I'll just do a crow. I'll leave it at that. So, what was your total?
I had an 8 or a 7.
And
Are
I
you
had a
cheating?
21. Were you cheating?
What is that, a positive flip?
Yeah.
It's a positive flip, yeah.
No.
Okay. Getting a severe.
So 4 damage.
So 2 after armor.
What was the trigger?
Final fate.
It's a curse.
This is the one if he attacks, he takes 2. Then I will target him with twist and turn since he's now tormented. That's a 0 action.
Okay.
That's the moving toward him. It's against your willpower. This is the obey.
Black 2.
Ah.
Okay, so I just need to meet it then. I will meet it.
Okay.
I had a 6.
Okay. So I make him take an action. I will make him attack your hound.
So it's at a 7 because he's in power loop.
But yeah, I guess
If I'm
he
using him,
makes
I
all
can
the
use power.
decisions, right?
Yep. Okay.
20 on the attack.
Jeez. That 13 on the card.
9.
So it gives me a plus flip.
Are you cheating?
I know the weak damage kills the hound outright, doesn't it? 3. So plus flip, he gets obliterated.
So-
He's dead.
And Peacekeeper takes 2 damage.
I already did that.
Okay.
Here's your...
Where would you like your scrap marker?
Is that why you told him to use it?
Correct.
It's just 2 AP and is 0.
I think he's done.
Yes, he is done.
Okay, Hoffman turn.
So who you have left? Guardian.
Yeah, guardian,
Peacekeeper, attendant,
peacekeeper,
and-
watch.
okay.
Well, peacekeeper is not going to go.
Get a board overview here. So Watcher's activating. He's going to be taking a walk, so it triggers a disengaging strike.
14?
14 versus...
13.
You cheating?
No.
Okay, and his second AP?
My engagement range is 1, so if you move.
Well, I would have been moving this.
Okay, so like a hair from me.
Okay, so he gets a little bit of movement.
Alright, I'm just going to use Sky Eye, just does not have a gun icon. Range of 14. I'll shoot him. It doesn't scatter, no gun, right?
Right.
Okay.
So negative twist on Jackdaw.
Yeah.
11 and a 6.
16.
Against defense?
Yes.
10. What's Sky do?
0, 1, 1. On a tome, it...
He'd look at the top two cards.
So it'd just be 0, 1, 1 right now?
0, 1, 1,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine. My total was a 10.
And I think he loses the benefit of cover
Ah, okay.
Yes.
until end of turn.
So negative twist.
Yeah.
So 0.
Okay. I have
And
his cover.
loses benefit of cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of just happening. He's
Okay.
So back over to Jackdaw turn.
Just gonna move it up and swap this to mine.
Okay. Back to Hoffman turn. You have Mechanical Attendant, Guardian, Peacekeeper left.
What's the engagement range of that bird?
I don't think it has one.
Doesn't have one. Oh, okay.
getting Peacekeeper, he loses his turn, loses paralyzed.
Okay. Back to Jackdaw.
I will activate this guilty and just remove distracted.
Okay. Is that a 2 action?
Yeah, he's done.
Then next, you've got Mechanical Attendant and Guardian.
Guardian just dies.
Okay, so he gets a scrap marker. And back to Jackdaw. It's rapid fire now. He loses the slow as well. That's something, right? He's not slowed anymore. Who do you have left?
Johanna, Totem, and a guilty.
The X. Wait,
That's the wrong guilty.
This one, bad
Yeah,
one.
the bed.
Okay. What's Johanna's charge?
6.
Engagement range?
3.
So she's in charge. Oh, I didn't realize she had a 3. So she's in charge range.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I'll just charge the Peacekeeper. What would you like to hack off in movement?
There is none. It's just soft cover. You can move straight through it.
Okay.
Johanna charges Peacekeeper.
Alright, so Relic Hammer.
2 relic hammers. Isn't it just on damage?
If the Relic is a construct. Oh, you're right, you're right. So I will shuffle these 2 back in. So naturally, I have an 8.
Got a 14.
You cheating?
18.
Okay. Now, so that would be a negative
1
twist.
positive, yeah.
So now it becomes 1 positive because she gets 2 positive twists to constructs. The damage on
So
constructs.
1 positive.
1 positive. So severe?
So 6 damage.
Does that ignore anything?
4 damage. Yeah, does that ignore armor?
No. So just down to 4 damage.
4 damage.
It's if it's a construct pluses, and then there's the.
And then your second hit.
Oh, what? It doesn't matter, but it has hardly wounds. It should have been another negative flip.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't have mattered because I think
Yeah, net
that one
one
came up
positive.
first.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 health remaining.
Second attack, 17.
11.
So straight flip. You make it a negative, right? And I get 2 positives, so
Right.
One
so
positive?
1 positive flip. After all the crazy math.
that will
Are you
just
cheating?
be- no.
Okay.
This will just be 3, so 1.
Takes off another damage.
And
Does she have any zeros? I can't remember.
no, she's done.
Okay. Back over to Hoffman.
Does she have defensive?
Defensive, no.
I just got the attendant left.
Yep.
That's like the most border of borderline. I don't know what to say about that.
On a 3-inch,
2 inch.
2-inch.
2 inch in Jackdaw, right?
Yeah.
What are you measuring
I'm
for?
just gonna-
If Hoffman's engaged?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say.
I think he is, yeah. Barely, but he is. Reaching out with the tip of your torment. Oh, scrap. I gotta make actual scrap markers.
Yeah, I guess I'll just.
Okay, mechanical attendant enters the power loop.
Swing one. Back in the game, boys.
Takes a walk. Is Hoffman traveling with?
I forgot about that. Yeah. And his remaining action, I'm gonna do Mauser 9 against this guy,
Okay.
10-inch range. Swapping the Peacekeeper's 6 shoot
Firing
stat.
down to the
Defense.
RTX.
Yeah, got a 9.
I also have a 9.
So you're
We
cheap?
can't cheat.
Oh, you guys are both out of cards?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So just go ahead. Okay, we can choose. I'm at 9. It's a double negative right now.
Okay, I'll make it an 18, so that's positive, right?
You need to be by
no,
11.
straight flip.
So a straight flip.
Here we go.
And
Part of the
That
cards.
doesn't have armor, does it?
No.
Severe.
3 damage.
Okay.
I'm done. Something like
Okay.
this.
He had it slow, so I'm just going to walk him.
Okay.
It's 4-inch walk.
And then you got your totem. Okay. And then end of turn stuff?
Yeah, I think no
Lancel?
scores. Huh?
Launch yours, end of turn thing?
Oh, yeah, right. Everything engaged with him must take a target number 14 defense duel or suffer 2 damage.
So, Peacekeeper?
14.
Yes.
Makes it.
Okay,
Makes it.
that's it.
There we go.
Alright,
Um,
the hound died.
Hmm?
I forgot the hound died.
Right. No points from strategy.
Yep.
No points from schemes.
Yep. I got rid of the second distract, so there's no 2
Right.
distract.
And there we go. On to turn 4. Okay, moving into turn 4. After a Soulstone. Did you... Soulstone?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Soulstone counts. You have 1 left. 1 on Guild, 4 on Outcast. Going into turn 4. Initiative.
2. So it's down.
I had a feeling.
3. Here we go.
Okay, Hoffman goes first.
Yeah, let's measure that. He's within 8 and I'm 6.
Is he with an 8?
Just a hair, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was viewing it from a weird angle.
He's within range of OSA or update hardware by the other.
The puppet is 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So who are you activating?
go ahead and activate Hoffman.
Okay. Are you slowing anything?
Yeah, I'll slow the attendant.
I guess power loop is just having the attendant then.
Yeah, unfortunately. Which is wasteful because the attendant gives it to itself.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna use improvised repairs. This has a range of 8 inches.
Yeah, you were good. You're within 8 of the Peacekeeper, so.
Healing flip of Peacekeeper heals 3.
Bringing him back up to
7.
7.
And then I'm going to cast that again. Healing flip.
So another 1.
8.
Let's subtract out the 2 armor. So bring Peacekeeper back up to 8.
Okay, so that's 2 actions.
Yes, you have 2 left.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do shakedown, goes off. I need scrap markers back.
What's the range on that?
12 inches.
Okay.
Okay. And your final?
First 2 left for fast.
Shakedown's 0.
Oh, okay. That was what it.
Okay. Machine puppet on mechanical attendant.
For 1. Cheating it with a 7.
And that's a 10. So I'm going to have the attendant walk. Yeah.
It's Hoffman coming with, okay.
All right.
Moving into that. 1
Last
more.
AP.
Yeah, I'm going to do machine puppet again.
Okay.
Goes
Getting it
off
with a 7.
on the watcher.
Okay.
And I'm just going to have the watcher attempt to fly. Let's go ahead and do a disengaging strike.
Oh.
Okay. So that's 5.
Electric chair guy.
I think trains dress in mine.
10.
9.
Yep, I said it. You don't please like and it's exile. It's like it's plus higher. It's gonna be a plus better.
15.
Cheating it to a 15 with an 11. So you can walk.
The turn where it's like you take out it's
Oh.
Tie it.
Oh, okay. Canceling it out.
So, what is it? Defender?
Defender loses ties.
Yep.
So he does not move.
Okay, and that is Hoffman.
Yep.
Okay, moving on. Okay, Jack Doll turn.
Let's go back 1 week where people were playing like about garage.
How much life does Hoffman have?
We were all doing that. I think everybody. That was the
I
thing. We were all playing.
will
Like,
activate.
like most people were playing was like some Eldrazi splash, and they're just to do it. Yeah, I thought it's not illegal.
I'll activate Jackdaw
Okay.
and
Mr. Doll. Jack Doll, Soul Stones for a mask.
suppressed memories on Hoffman. This is against willpower.
I'm gonna spin Jack Doll for that. There we go.
11.
19.
Okay.
13 card.
Nice. You did a really good job on the green on his hands. I really like it. He looks putrid. Close up of Jack Doll. We haven't gotten one of those. Jack Doll has 2 AP left.
There's the two.
I'll charge Hoffman.
Charging Hoffman. Getting him right in the back.
Noose, a melee attack.
Okay.
And, 7 against defense this time. 12.
13. Swapping the Naval Lieutenant's defense.
Right. And I will do it again.
No cheat.
No. 20.
8. What's the damage spread?
2, 3, 4.
And is there 8 triggering anything?
Final fate.
Just a curse.
Yep.
Your toes.
Board overview at this point.
Yeah, I'll make it a 16.
Okay, so negative flip.
Getting a
So weak. So 2 damage. And then drowning injustice. It's the tactical action one.
Which I believe is everything.
Pretty
Except
much.
for Soulstone Torch.
And then I will cast. You can only do 1, 0.
1-0 action.
Let's do.
You need 9 bloodstained
Let's. Yeah, let's do twist and turn. Against your willpower.
Black to
After 13.
6.
Okay. Well, I have to cheat this up to succeed, so 14.
So cheat into a 14, so it hits the target number.
Okay. I
Giving
can
it obey.
make him take an action. Kind of.
There's more on this one.
I think I can also use.
Oh, this is actually
You machine puppet.
an interesting like chain.
Yup.
It'd be good if there was a curse on somebody else because he could trigger Hoffman and then trigger somebody else's curse.
Yeah.
Just as a possible tactical thought, you could force me to put an upgrade on something.
Oh.
That would really shatter.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
just Soulstone Torch your attendant. That's
Okay.
obviously against
So
defense.
Soulstone Torch from Hoffman onto his own mechanical attendant.
I got a 17.
13. Not too.
So negative flip.
Yep.
Moderate, so 4 damage.
Dies.
So it kills off the attendant with Hoffman. Hoffman kills his own attendant.
didn't
Scrap
like him
marker.
Their surfaces are no longer.
He's no longer slowed. Trying to look in the positives. He gets a scrap marker.
So charges, 0 action.
I wish I had been.
That's you done, right?
Yes.
So on you, you've got your Peacekeeper. Oh, and your Watcher. I forgot about him. Has been trying desperately to move out of that spot.
Alright, I'm gonna activate the Peacekeeper,
Okay.
and I'm gonna declare an attack on Montresor, and it's gonna
Okay.
take the damage.
So taking 2 damage from declaring an
He's at
attack.
6. Yes.
So, yep. Mechanical claws against defense 15.
15
14.
versus a 14. Are you cheating? Smacking him with them claws.
No. So right now it's just a negative.
Oh.
So weak is
3 damage plus 1 critical strike, so 4. Has a built-in ram.
Okay, no, that's fine. He's dead.
Oh, checking the... Okay, so he is gone.
And then I'm going to take another 2 and go ahead and attack Johanna.
Okay.
Bringing him down to 4.
Johanna against defense, right?
Yeah.
15.
10.
15 with a 10 on the card against a 10 with a 4 on the card.
I'll go ahead and cheat a 16.
Okay. And a negative.
Plus 2 critical strike. Weak damage to 5 damage.
Okay.
So bring Johanna down to 3.
And I'm going to 0 action distract her.
Okay.
And a distract back on the board.
He's got.
You didn't cheat any time during this, did you? You can't because she's right there. You haven't been able to cheat yet. I think you just cheated. Can you flip the 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that you
did.
actually couldn't have hit with that last attack. He's Punisher to still dies, just means you just didn't hit anything.
Okay. And back over to Jackdaw side.
And you're down to 4? So who's left? Just the Watcher?
Just the Watcher.
Okay. I'll swap this to mine. He has no engagement, right?
Right. Swapping it over.
And then you have to do it from one was a disengagement. I will attack the Watcher with the guilty.
Alright.
Against defense. I got a 17.
17.
Your cheat.
It's your cheat.
With a 17 with a 13 on the card.
Not cheating.
Okay, so
Are you
2
cheating?
negative? No.
Red Joker.
I get to auto take that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that is 7 damage.
Alright.
Scrap marker.
I wish I had that now. Just go out and blaze some glory.
Yup.
Alright. Pretty sure I got this.
And then
Yeah.
I will cast, just because, Follow the Pain on Hoffman. This is just against the target number.
Okay, you need a 7,
Yes.
I believe.
No, and I won't cheat it. I'm done.
Okay. It's you for the rest.
This guilty will activate. Do the spot.
Okay.
Keep moving.
And he will Follow the Pain on him. So I need a 7. No. And I will. It's a 6.
I hate that 6s and 9s look the same.
I'll go ahead and.
It's weird that when the card is facing you,
The top one.
oh.
Okay, I'll move my 2. Persevere.
Okay.
He's done.
You have Johanna and
Totem. I am the last guilty.
Oh, right.
One. Move him. I will place a ski marker right there.
Ski marker down.
It's him done.
Totem and
Hannah
Johanna.
will spend her 2 and remove.
Okay. And then the totem.
And my totem will.
Okay.
The walk.
And in a turn, Alex gets a point from the strategy. And
I got rid of
that's
the second distract.
right. So that's all the points from that.
Yep.
There we go. We are moving on to round 5. Turn 5, no soul stone on hand, 1 soul stone left. No soul stone on hand, 2 soul stones left. And initiative.
I have 1.
Right. Alex had 2 left. You had 1 left.
I thought you said none.
Oh, I don't think I did. I might have.
Initiative 3.
7.
What are the cards? 5.
Okay. The heart has failed.
It's the bottom card.
I want to catch this.
Um,
So it's Jackdaw activation. I'm assuming you're going first.
yeah.
Okay.
Just setting Johanna or Jackdaw, basically.
I
I'll
know.
activate Johanna.
Yeah, I know what I would do, and that would be it.
Relic Hammer.
Are you? Really? Really? I expected something else.
Is she melee expert or anything?
She has flurry.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, I don't. There's a reason for it.
Okay.
Yeah, gets defense. 12.
14.
I'll make
Oh.
it 19.
I guess it is down to 4 life.
19. Alright, I'll leave it. Hardened wounds.
How much? What did you get originally?
14.
19, 14.
Negative flip,
Okay, so
so it's
negative,
a
hard to win. So 2 positives, so a straight.
Straight flip.
That'd
With
be
a
weak.
weak.
How much health does it have?
4.
And armor 2, so I need to deal severe. I'll make it severe, so 6 damage.
Boom. I think we're out of scrap markers. There might be another one in that box.
That'll be very important.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. Okay.
And
She has 1 AP
Is
left.
she living? Is she living? Yes, terrifying.
yeah, I guess she might be living.
Let's say if she fails the test, it lives, I guess.
Well, she'd be paralyzed if it failed the
Yeah.
test.
You can't cheat those tests?
You can cheat this.
Okay.
No, you can't.
So
I don't care, that's fine. It's there.
Alright.
I guess.
There we go. He lived.
Yeah, she's done then, clearly.
Okay.
So, paralyzes off.
Activating the Hoffman. Activating Hoffman. So can't tap any power.
You need line of sight to do that? Just out of curiosity.
Pretty sure you need line of sight. No, it just says within 8 inches.
Well, if it doesn't say it, ignores line of sight.
Well, it's not an attack.
I mean, you're going to have it anyway.
Well, I'm just gonna move him 4 inches. I'm just moving him to.
So he takes 2 damage
All right.
for a tactical action.
And he's been 6 now. Okay. Improvised repairs.
Is that a...
Severe.
It's a tactical.
Yes. Peacekeeper heals 3 damage.
Just straight 3, or is it a flip?
He
for it?
flipped for it.
Flip to 13.
Okay.
You don't have to flip to make it go off. So Peacekeeper heals up 3, bringing it up to 7, right?
Yeah.
And you have 1 action left, because he couldn't drain. It's weird to see Hoffman with only 3 AP.
Yeah.
Okay, last AP.
Did Johanna heal? Oh, right, I didn't hit her.
Yeah, you didn't hit her. Yeah. This is technically the last turn.
Yep.
So as long as you don't kill him doing things, you can...
I can do what?
You could suffer 2 more damage to do something. You're not going to die from 1 more AP's worth of tactical action, is what I'm getting at. And this is the last turn.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna machine.
Bringing him down to 2 life. Machine puppeting.
Need a 6.
Getting a 10, so it goes off. I'm assuming on the Peacekeeper, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Peacekeeper's attacking, so 2 on him.
Yeah.
So Peacekeeper drops back down to 5 from attacking.
Mechanical claws against Johanna.
Okay. Defense?
Dim
11 against
claws.
defense.
13.
Six plus is a strike flip.
Yes. You need a 19 for a strike right now.
Okay, I make it a 19.
Bring it in the straight flip territory.
I'll make it a 16.
So negative flip. For weak damage. Ouch. 13 and a 2.
2 critical strike, 5 damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of Hoffman's turn.
Okay. Back on the Jackdaw.
Jackdaw will noose Hoffman.
Okay.
Against defense, I have a 12.
7.
4 on the card for a 7.
You're at 12.
Yes.
You're at 13.
I had a 12.
Yep.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Double negative.
Red
Did you
Joker.
just red joker, black joker?
Red Joker 8. 11.
I was like, what happened?
Black Joker wins, sadly.
6 damage.
Hey.
That kills Hoffman.
Yeah, doesn't have any soul stats.
Hoffman down.
Keeper's gonna carry this.
And you have 2 more AP.
Yes. I can hit him with the... well, wait. Actually, that might not be worth it.
Where's the half drawn?
It's across the middle. Off those markers.
I'll, where's my hand? Okay. I will suppress memories, the Peacekeeper.
Okay.
It's ranged. It has no gun, so there's no scatter.
This is against willpower.
Johanna,
This is
the
against
only one who's
willpower.
living.
Yes.
Willpower.
I have a 16.
11.
Okay, your cheat.
This is the obey.
No, this is just the ranged attack.
Is that 16?
Yeah.
Make it a 17.
I'll make it a 19 with the crow, so I'll be declaring Ghost of Malifaux.
What does that do?
Just
go ahead.
Yeah, it's,
So-
so what was the difference?
I had the 17.
Okay, so negative.
Negative flip. Hard to wound.
Hard to win.
So another
So
one.
1 more.
Okay. Weak, so 1 damage. And he moves into base contact with the Peacekeeper.
Pushes.
Moves.
No, it's jumped straight into base contact.
Or placed into base contact. Stand on some scrap.
Because you technically put him somewhere else.
Oh, where do you want him?
It doesn't matter, that's fine.
Okay. 1 more AP.
Yes, I will use Noose against defense. I got a 9.
10.
12.
What's the damage spread on that?
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
So negative?
Plus hard to wound.
Okay, so 3. Weak. So 2. So just 1.
And trigger.
Do you have 3 life?
Yeah, 2 targets. The third one. I I like having two targets in the deck and casting their angels. It's a good call.
I'll just use Final Fate.
So it gives him a curse.
Yeah. I'll give him the tactical action one.
So he takes damage when he takes tactical actions and
He attacks.
attacks.
Zero action, why not? Twist and turn. This is the obey. Against willpower.
9.
11,
You cheating?
I think. I'm not. Yeah, I didn't meet my target number. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Jackdaw is done.
Okay.
So I can't do anything.
Peacekeeper.
Alright. That's definitely not within 3 inches.
What are you looking for?
He has the remove scheme markers and
Ah,
3 inches
okay.
ability, but, yeah.
Yeah, the 2, 3.
Alright, take 2 and attack Johanna.
Okay.
15.
Defense?
Yeah.
6.
So that's a positive flip. No, that's a straight flip.
10.
So negative 1.
Yep. 11 and a 5.
So weak.
Yeah.
And then he has one more AP.
Oh, how much damage did you do?
Oh, yeah. On a week? It was
I'm pretty
it
sure
was
she's
a mask.
dead. I just need to know what.
It's 4.
Okay, she's dead.
Okay.
I had a red joke.
Plopped up. Well, you couldn't cheat that anyway. It was negative flip. Last action?
I mean, he's not going to do it. Everything's either attack or attack.
So you passing?
I'm going to pretend to attack Jackdaw, but he just kind of falls apart.
Okay. Yep. And then you get to finish up the rest of your turn. I'm going to pause the video here. We'll come back and we'll recap it afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, finishing up, basically with some movements and some scheme drops. So there. Alex, you get a point from strategy. And how many points from your scheme?
3.
3.
I had 2 on the enemy side of the field next to terrain, and it was revealed.
Okay.
I don't think you actually needed this extra one, because the text of the card actually says each piece of terrain that is touching at least one scheme.
Well, this is only touching one. So what was the total final score?
Like a regular shape.
I believe it's 5-2.
5-2. Outcast win. Thank you all for watching, and as always, have a great one.
I would say this is touching.